And right now we have developing information about the deadly crash near West Point. Officials are on the scene giving more details about the accident involving a military vehicle that killed one cadet and injured 22 others. Let's listen in.
Good afternoon. Today was a tragic day for the West Point community in our United States Army. Early this morning, a troop vehicle carrying 20 cadets, operated by 2 soldiers, was traveling to a land navigation training site when it was involved in a rollover accident. The cadets were involved in a standard training exercise that occurs as a part of their military training program here at West Point. One cadet is confirmed deceased as of 10:58 a.m. The other injured personnel received care at Keller Army Community Hospital and various other regional medical facilities. Their injuries are not life-threatening. Our thoughts and prayers are with the families of the deceased and our injured. I would like to commend the exceptional efforts and professionalism of the first responders and medical personnel, and thank our great New York State Police and our mutual aid partners. We are working actively to notify next of kin, and will provide more information when the notification is complete. We'll take a few questions.
General, who was driving the vehicle?
Army soldiers.
It was a soldier, not a cadet.
Yes, Army soldiers.
Can you tell us the nature of the injuries, General? And what caused the death?
The nature of all the injuries, or?
The death, and if you can give us more information about
No. Yeah, so I'll let the hospital commander give you some sense of the nature of the minor injuries, but we're not prepared to go into the nature of the injuries surrounding the deceased. So go ahead, Brett.
Colonel Venable, I'm the hospital commander. So the injuries range from facial abrasion to a broken arm, but as the general mentioned, they are all non-life-threatening injuries.
The cadet that died, sir, the cadet that passed away, where was he situated in the vehicle?
I'm not prepared to talk about the deceased cadet at this time.
Are there any concerns there were too many cadets in the back of the vehicle?
I do not have those concerns.
How did the accident actually happen? Did he swerve to avoid something? Any more technical details on how the accident actually happened?
Yeah, we'll know more about that when we investigate this. We're investigating it now. The investigation will continue. We don't know the details of how the accident actually happened.
What is the terrain like?
Male, female?
No, I'm not prepared to say that.
What was
at
the
this time.
makeup of the cadets? What year are they?
Yeah, these are cadets that are seniors. These are seniors, cadet seniors at West Point, as we call firsties.
So
Rising seniors, class of 2020.
Describe the vehicle they were in and the training exercise they were going to.
Yeah, so our seniors, as you know, we train very heavily here at West Point, and the training they do is part of our normal senior training. They've been doing this for some time now, and they were headed to land navigation training when they were in the back of the truck. They were being transferred to the training site, and that's when the vehicle had the accident.
Is it common for these to turn over?
Right here, sir, and I'll go to you, ma'am.
How far were they from the training site when the accident happened?
Not that far. Not that far at all. It wasn't like it was 10 kilometers away. They were close. They were in the training area. Ma'am?
Is it common for them to turn over, or is this a bit of a frequency?
No, it is not common for these vehicles to turn over. It's very rough terrain. You can see the hills we have here. We want to make sure that our soldiers and our cadets train in realistic training environment. So this is a part of our realistic training.
Many parents of cadets
This vehicle was just, the vehicle was transferring them, yes.
Can you describe the terrain that the vehicle was traveling on?
You can see by looking around, it's very hilly. So they were in hilly, mountainous terrain.
What happened though? Was it on a curve? Was it on an incline?
I think I should wait for the investigation to
Sir,
lead
where
that
was
up.
the victim seated in the vehicle? Where was the victim seated? And is it true this vehicle is only meant for 12 passengers?
I'm not prepared to address that right now. Thank you.
Spiritually, emotionally,
I'll end with that. Very strong. I mean, this is the United States Army. We're strong. We're strong here at West Point. The community has come together very very nicely as I talked about the medical support and all the great professionals we have here, along with our partners, as I mentioned. So we responded extremely quickly. I came out early this morning when I found out, and our great partners in New York were here already attending to our unit. Thank you very much.
Sir, many parents
Thank
of
you.
these cadets on social media
Can we
are
hear from state
wondering.
troopers on investigation?
We've been listening to officials giving an update on the deadly crash near West Point that killed one cadet and injured 22 others. Updating us, they tell us that the cadets were heading to a land navigation training. They were on a hilly terrain when the vehicle that they were in overturned. Again, one cadet was killed. They would not give the exact extent of the other injuries. We were told, though, they weren't life-threatening, injuries ranging from facial abrasions to a broken arm.